Hi guys, welcome to day 23 of me solving mass unemployment by making 2,000 young adults in the country financially stable. So, there's a whole lot to talk about, but I don't want to dive into operational movement at all. But there is so there is something whereby we have been very intentional about, and it is the people working with us, right? Because I believe strongly that in order for you to achieve something great in life, you need the help of people. You cannot do it by yourself. In order for you to be financially stable, in order for you to climb up the ladder, you need people. In order, in the opposite aspects too. In order for your downfall, in order for anything, you still need people to be down. Things like that. For things to go astray, you need people to be against you, and you also need the support of people, right? And that's the reason why favor of men, finding favor in front of men is always very important, right? As far as God is concerned. But I want to talk about business because that's where I'm tailoring all my conversation towards. When it comes to business, when it comes to you building stuff for others, when it comes to impacting lives, you cannot do it by yourself. When it comes to you achieving that your vision, you cannot do it by yourself. You need people, right? And sometimes along the line of getting people to work with us, be fast about knowing the type of people, the type of person that will help us achieve our goals, our mission, right? See, sometimes as a as a leader, you have to take some tough decisions, right? You have to take control. You have to master your emotions very well because you picking the wrong person on your team can spoil a whole lot of things, right? And it does not matter. It does not matter how talented this person is. If there's some certain standard that he or she can keep up to, the best thing is to let that person go and not being emotional about it, right? The vision is what matters. The vision is what matters, right? The vision, the mission, the goals, that is what matters, right? And trust me, in order for us to achieve so much in this life, we will have to see, we have to go the extra mile. In order for us to make this done, we have to do the things that we've not yet done before. We have to expand our minds to possibilities. And come to think of it, there is a person in your team that is not even doing, person does not even care about anything. He's just there. Just because he's talented and he's not even, he's not being optimistic about it. He's not being, like the energy is not there. You can feel it. You already know that this is a wrong person. This is the wrong person to be on the team. And the wrong thing as a founder or as a leader or as a CEO is to be sympathetic about choosing the right people for your team. Because in order for you to even achieve whatever goals is being set, you need the right people to work with you. And if you should have the wrong person working with you, you only stay stagnant. As different people are doing their role, they are playing their roles, there will always remain one person trying to pull them all back. Right? And that way, the projects experience stagnancy. We don't get out to test out ideas as fast as possible. And for those of you watching me, for those of you that have been following um, me from day one to this present moment, you will know how heavily I talk about delivery and communication. Delivery and communication. I know, I know we are in this part of the country whereby electricity, data, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of circumstances happen, unforeseen circumstances just happen, and it will affect your delivery. I know, but in because yeah, I'm not new in this country, so I can definitely relate, right? That's the reason why I always say communicate earlier on. So it's not on the day of the appointment time that you're supposed to deliver and you now start coming up with excuses. No, it's never accepted. And there's nothing like it is impossible. We want to get this thing done, we get it done. There's nothing like impossible. When I tell you to raise up your hand, you raise that your hand up. I am not telling you, I'm not to hear that you are trying to raise that your hand up. That's the quality of people that should be that should be with you whenever you want to build some things. Not people giving up excuses. Not people giving up excuses. Are their excuses valid? Yes, they are valid, 100%. But life is not fair to such people that gives excuses, right? Okay, tell me those people that are in a situation whereby they don't like, that they are not financially stable. Whenever they give you a reason, they tell you that they don't have the leverage, they don't have the money, they don't have, they don't have the education, they have no support. Are these reasons valid for you to become poor? It is valid. But what really differentiates the rich, what really differentiates people that are successful and people that are not successful is what you do to what is happening to you. It's how you respond to what is happening to you. Fine, there are some things that are out of your control, but yes, there are some things that are in your control. For example, your life, you can decide today that you don't want to live this kind of life you are living. You don't want to be poor, you don't want to do things, and as long as you make that decision, things will start to change up for you, things will start turning around for you. So life does not favor excuses. Disappointment isn't just for the poor, it's also for the rich too. The rich also experiences disappointment. There was a time like that. I was in this WhatsApp channel, right? And they were mentioning a lot of problems that Pastor Chris he faced throughout his journey. And I saw when they wrote those problems out, and I said to myself that these problems are for people chasing great things, not for people playing it small. To tell you that the rich, the elites, they also have their problems too, but how they respond to it is different. So now, because of you're having more difficulties or the other, you are saying you cannot deliver. It's no, not at all, not at all. Even though if you cannot even deliver, what's happened to your communication skills? How are you being able to communicate it? Having the right person in your team will actually make the project go a longer way, will actually make the vision achievable. Achievable. So, for people building things out there, for people, I get it. I get it. You have to make that tough decision, especially if you've gotten the wrong person on the team and you're trying to let the person go. It's always a tough thing to do. It makes you a bad person, but I get it. But this is the requirement for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. This it's really tough. It's really tough. Letting people go, telling them that okay, we are no longer in need of your services again. It is tough, to be honest, especially when you are dealing with it emotionally. That's the reason why every founders, every people, every leaders, every CEO out there have to master their emotions. You can't just get carried away with emotions and affect the quality of the work you are delivering. It does not work that way. Just because your brother is the one heading this construction site and he's doing nonsense, and because it's your family, that's the reason why you now leave him there. No, it's not possible. Keep emotion aside. Once it is business and it is delivery, you have to be professional about it. People that are trusting you, people that are putting their money on the line, do you even know how they got that money? Now you're not using it to gamble on emotions just because this person is close to you. You can't afford to tell the person no. You can't afford to see all this no, all these emotional things. It does not appear in my dictionary. I get it done, even though if I'm hurting, even though if it's hot. Even though when I find it difficult to let you go, I will let you go eventually. To be honest, it's hot a whole lot. It's hot. But what really matters is whenever you are taking such decision, you have to do it with honor. You have to do it with honor. Because mind you, that's not the end of your journey. You guys are still going to meet ahead. So whenever you're trying to break a certain contract with someone or trying to, let someone go, which is from you have to give that person your utmost honor. You don't just do it anyhow. You don't just discard people anyhow, because you never can tell where you meet them tomorrow. But this does not also mean you should not make the right decision for your business, for your vision, because that is what all matters. The lives of billions of people are resting on this project we are doing right now. Our first target for now is just to help 2,000 young adults become financially stable. Do you know how much it's going to affect their lives? Some that could have even been involved in some criminality activities, it is going to stop them from doing that. Some from going astray, some from joining gangs. Can you see this? Bye for now, guys.